Hello, fellow rejects, and welcome to Just Audio, the pop culture podcast no one listens to. I am your host, Zeke Fowler.
And I'm the other host, Kota.
Yes. Today we gotta... Sorry, you were talking?
Yeah, I was gonna say something you were probably gonna say later.
Okay. Well, today we got a big show. We actually have something to reconsider today.
Yes, stick around for that.
Stick around for that. And, but we got a lot of good news, and we got a lot of toy news. So, yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah.
How was your week?
Oh, it was amazing. Actually, I went to go see a movie.
What'd you go see?
The Secret Life of Pets.
Ooh, how was that?
It was a...
I hear it's Toy Story with animals.
It is, pretty much.
Okay.
It's just fine.
Just fine?
Just fine. Oh, something else to say.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't have Pokemon Go, right? I only have a tablet. I can't play with that. And you know, I don't want to have to buy $100 for a device to play Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's just as entertaining to go to a populated area and see a bunch of people walking around looking at their devices.
That's funny.
It is.
That's hilarious.
I call it Pokemon Go Go.
Pokemon Go Go. Watch the Pokemon Go people look like idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've looked more into it, and it really isn't as sleazy as I thought it was. But still, it's not the game for me. This is Pokemon for cat. This is Pokemon for, like, people who don't want to play a Pokemon game. And that's totally fine, because as long as you're enjoying Pokemon, you're okay in my book. So I'm happy that it's bringing everybody together, and I'm happy everybody's having a good time. It just ain't the thing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But keep on playing it, and please keep on posting shit on the internet. It's so entertaining. It's really funny. You know, because woman gets beaten for her Pokemon Go. Woman finds dead body. Woman finds cheater with Pokemon Go. That was a real thing. A woman found her boyfriend cheating on somebody while she was out playing Pokemon Go.
One of these is that you take a photo of all those people carrying their devices. Be like that one photo of everyone holding the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Yeah,
it's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Yeah. My week was okay.
Yeah. You
know, of course we hung out Saturday, and I just spent the rest of the day, the rest of my week just working on other shit for the channel.
Yep.
Working on my novels, just normal boring shit. At the the Humane Society, I now have a volunteership at. Oh my god, no, I don't know what it was, but like one side, like one of the kennels, like one side of the kennels,
yep.
They're all Chihuahuas.
Oh.
And one Husky. It was all Chihuahuas, like all these Chihuahuas that were really nice and very polite.
Yeah.
Like those ones are definitely gonna find a home. And then there's a Husky, and he remembered me from like last Tuesday, and he was like, "I know you give me kisses. I know you give me kisses." And like I can't do that to him. Like, as much as I want to play and pet the puppies, I can't because like they live next to people with kennel cough, and it's just best not to contaminate or touch them, you know?
Right.
Yeah, it's for their own benefit. Believe me, I want to do nothing but just get in those cages like, who's your good boy? Who's the best puppies ever? Oh, I'm surrounded by babies. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, that's all I've done.
Yeah.
And, so it's been weeks.
That's been a week.
Let's get into the news.
Okay.
First thing, of course, whenever we get into the news, we do things to look out for. And Marvel now has had its lineup leaked.
Oh.
And there's several cool things like Richard Rider Nova may be coming back.
Yeah.
See. Several different teams. The Ultimate's still continuing. No X-Men titles. So, sucks there. I don't care. And, what else, man? But fuck all that shit.
Yeah.
Because Spider-Man Renew Your Vows is going to be an ongoing series.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not, no, I thought it was like, oh my god, are they gonna undo the thing and just take up where, like, logically the marriage would have been if Peter Parker wasn't a total fucking cockbag? And no, this is just like, you know, the reality where, fucking Renew Your Vows happened?
Yeah.
That's the reality it's gonna take place in. We're just going back to that reality, which is weird, because, well, I guess the reality that was broken from, the original world that reality was from, we're just going to go there and watch Peter Parker and Mary Jane have adventures and stories with their daughter, Annie Mae.
Yeah.
So I am totally down for that. I mean, it's fair, like, you know, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
As much as I'd want the relationship to come back and be canon, that's good enough for me. Good enough for me. And best part about it, though, is that Jerry Conway is the writer.
Oh.
Do you know who Jerry Conway is?
No, what else did he write?
He invented the Punisher.
Oh, wow.
He invented the Punisher.
Okay.
Do you know what else he did?
What?
He killed Gwen Stacy.
Oh.
He is the writer who wrote the story that killed Gwen Stacy.
Okay.
So I find it perversely humorous.
Yeah.
That there's a perverse humor to it. That the guy who killed Gwen Stacy is going to be writing about the married life of Peter Parker and Mary Jane. Nah, man, fuck Gwen Stacy. It's all about that MJ. I love you, Mary Jane. Sugar, come by and get me. Can I call it marijuana? Shit, I'm gonna.
She's Peter Parker's wife, but she's my wife.
Jerry Conway, yeah. She's Peter Parker's wife, but she is my waifu. That's perfect. That's a great one, Coda. Alright, moving on.
Yeah.
Ayame Misaki,
Yeah.
who was Escape from Gobusters. For those who don't know what Gobusters is, it's a Japanese season of Power Rangers, aka Super Sentai, Tokime Sentai Gobusters. And the funny thing about it, it will never come to America, even though it is Super Sentai's homage season. Like, they're going because it came out on the anniversary of Power Rangers. It's kind of like Super Sentai's way of going, here you go, buddy. This show's for you. It's a show that revels in not Super Sentai tropes, but Power Ranger tropes, Power Ranger concepts. Hell, hand me that morpher. No, the other one, the little wristwatch.
Oh.
Wrist thing in the back. Thank you. All right, hope this works. But just to prove to you that this was for Power Rangers, check this shit out.
It's morphin' time.
You hear that?
It fucking says it's morphing time. They knew what they were doing. Like, that was the hit. That was the Henshin called for this season. It's morphin' time. It was so fucking sick.
Yeah.
I love that season. I understand why it didn't come over. You see, while Saban's only allowed to skip a season if Toei's like, nah, man, we made no sales of these toys. So if you're wondering what Super Sentai seasons will become Power Ranger seasons, go look at the map, go look at the data, how the toys sold. If the toys sold really well, we're probably going to get that season. I think the exception to that rule is probably Tokyuger, which was the train season, because trains have no relevance in America. So, why would we have a train season? You know?
Yeah. We still want to sell the toys.
Yeah, still want to sell the toys. No, they're skipping all the way to Shurikenger.
Okay. I mean,
Ninja. Fuck Ninja. Shurikenger's like
an older...
the green guy from Hurricaneger. Anyway, he's Samurai Green over in America. Alright, moving on from that. The lady who worked on the show, Aime Misaki, she's getting married to her boyfriend.
Okay.
But the fact that all of that Go-Busters shit and the fact that she was on Go-Busters is not what makes me like why she's getting married. It's how she met her boyfriend.
And how was that?
Her hobby is playing Mahjong, and they met playing a game of Mahjong together.
Oh my gosh.
I just think that's adorable.
I know, right? It's like...
It's like, so, baby, you like Mahjong? Yes, it is my hobby. It's my hobby, too. How about we go to my place and play Mahjong? And they literally do go to their place to play Mahjong because it's Japan and no one has sex. But then they bang, because it's like, hey, I'm kind of bored of playing Mahjong. Oh, I guess we could do it. And they do. I think that's really where that's going to lead.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, that's enough for things to look out for. Things to reconsider. Okay, Hollywood's talking about making a live-action Pokemon movie again.
Right.
And it's because of the success of Pokemon Go. Oh my god, the brand is at its height again. Pokemon has had a constant state of brand awareness.
Yeah.
Just because, you can play Pokemon Go on your fucking phone. Now is the time to make the movie. Are you going to make a Pokemon Go movie?
Yeah, are you gonna make a 2.5 hours of people walking around with their mobile devices?
Or here's the thing, and they're like, because think, guys, if you're going to use Pokemon Go as a basis, like, Pokemon coming from the real world, you've just made a Digimon movie. And also, people will get fucking pissed at you on the internet.
Yeah, and then looking into things that can only looking for things that can only be seen through a device. You're also making a Yokai Watch movie.
And a Spiderwick Chronicles movie.
Yeah.
Wherever the fuck, I don't know why I pulled the Spiderwick reference. I haven't even seen that movie.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. Well, that's things to reconsider.
Yeah.
Hollywood, don't make Pokemon. Don't you fucking do it. I'm looking at you, Hollywood. Like, I got, like, no, it's coming for you, Hollywood. Don't you fucking dare make a Pokemon movie.
Mostly the internet art, but yeah, you get the idea.
Just don't fucking do it. It's a bad idea. Do not kill a franchise that has been chugging along for 20 years nonstop. Do not do this. You're better. Okay, you're not better than this. You're smarter. You're not smarter than this. You're business savvier than this.
That's the closest thing we can say, I guess.
I suppose, yeah, no, just, please don't do it, Hollywood. Please don't make a live-action Pokemon movie.
Yeah.
Alright, moving on to toys.
Yeah?
For kids. The final segment of our show where we take another take a look at another side of pop culture. Mostly toys, you know, that are for kids. Adults don't play with them. That's stupid. I like girls. I don't like playing with action figures. That's dumb. I got tons of action figures in my room. Anyway. 3 new Pokemon have been revealed.
Yeah?
Yeah. I take it you've seen them as well?
Yeah, most of them.
Okay.
I think, yeah.
So you've seen Mimikyu and Kitaragamma?
Yes, I've seen
Salandit?
Kitaguruma and Mimikyu.
Okay, have you seen Salandit?
Salandit? Yeah. Is that the poison?
Poison Fire one. Okay. Yeah, so we got 3 new Pokemon. I'm going to refer to Kitaragamma as Bear, and I'm going to refer to Mimikyu as Nightmare. Even though I'm pretty sure Mimikyu's like English name, it's just going to be a pun of Mimic and you.
Yeah.
That's like...
That's what it already is.
Yeah. No, it's already... granted, it is what it already is in Japanese, but also that means something. That's actually like a real word.
Yeah.
But it's still Mimikyu. Like, they're just going to call it... But it's just going to get Americanized in its real name. But, alright, so Salandit, Poison Fire type. That's cool typing.
Yeah, and remember, the ability involved in poisoning everyone.
They can fucking poison anything. Like, once again... Pokemon Sun and Moon, they're stepping it up. They're just like, no, fuck the metagame. You guys have been having too comfortable a time. We've now made a Pokemon that can poison anything. And suck it. Now what I'm wondering is, does this only work on Pokemon? Like, does it just avoid typing, or does this avoid ability? Because if it was up against a Pokemon like Kamala, with Comatose, could it still poison it?
Oh.
Or if it's up against a Pokemon like Zangoose who has immunity, could it still poison it?
Oh yeah.
So there's that to think about.
What to think about?
I don't know, but
because it only demonstrated like a
typing based things.
Yeah,
like a Zubat and a
Skarmory.
Well, only time will tell. We'll find out.
Yeah.
And Salandit looks really cool. I like it a lot. I like it seems real fucking evil. It's like its poison is real sweet smelling, so it wants things to die. And the pheromones that come off of the female ones can control men's minds. What the fuck is with these things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the next ones.
Yeah, the next ones. We have Bear, the red panda looking one. I really like this Pokemon. A lot of people are hating on it.
Yeah.
Because it looks like a giant teddy bear, but that's the joke. It's supposed to look like a giant red panda teddy bear.
It's supposed to look like a Kumamon.
Yeah, exactly. And it's normal fighting. Its abilities are Fluffy and Klutz. Klutz is a already existing ability, which means you can't use a hold item.
Okay. So
you're given a hold item and your ability's Klutz. Sorry.
Why did you put a hold item on it?
Yeah, why the fuck are you using it? Actually, Klutz can be useful if you have like Switcheroo. It's like, oh, I'm holding a choice. I'm using choice specs on my guy, but you'll never know because it's Klutz. And when you do the Switcheroo, you get their item. They get choice specs. Now they're locked into one move.
Oh yeah, that's good strategy.
So Klutz is actually a useful ability if you can, but it requires Switcheroo and other bullshittery to make it work.
Yeah.
And then Fluffy is a new ability. I don't know what that ability does.
Yeah.
I like the description about it in which it's people fear it.
Yeah.
Because it's so strong, anything it touches just snaps in half. Normal fighting, I don't know if I mentioned that. There's a picture of it punching a log in half. Then there's a picture of it hugging a tree in half. And it says that there's signs everywhere on Alola saying, "Please stay the fuck away from these things." And if you choose to raise one as a trainer because of its need for hugs and to hug anything near it, you can fucking die. Like, this is a Pokemon the Pokedex straight up goes, no, this will kill you. This giant, adorable teddy bear of death.
I mean, if Slugma or Snorlax didn't get you, this guy will.
Oh yeah, no, you're fucked. You are fucked by Bear. And then we have Nightmare, Mimikyu. I really like this one as well.
Yeah,
Once
me
again,
too.
people are hating on it. I like the concept behind it, which is like, oh, I found an old Pikachu toy. I'm gonna live under it.
Yeah.
Because if I go out in the sunlight, I'll fucking burn to death.
You know, I kind of wish it'd take on a different form, and by form I mean it hides under different objects.
Well, its ability is called Disguise.
Okay.
So maybe it does like take on a different shape depending on the Pokemon. I think what Disguise is going to end up being is like a reverse illusion.
Yeah.
In which when you throw out that Pokemon, like it'll become a Pokemon on the other team.
Oh.
It's like, oh, what?
Oh, it's like Ditto, except without it having to be an attack.
No. It's like
Huh?
Zoroark.
Oh.
It's like Zoroark. Because you know Zoroark, if you have whatever the last Pokemon on your team is,
Yeah.
when you throw Zoroark out, it'll take the appearance of that Pokemon.
Oh, right, but it has its own attack.
But it has all of Zoroark's attacks. That's why it fucks people over. It's like, why is there a Magmortar? How come the Magmortar can't be hurt by psychic attacks? When did Magmortar learn Night Slash?
You thought you were fighting him.
Magmortar, but it was I, Zoroark, like that. But I think it'd be the reverse, in which it's like it would. When it throws it out, it disguises itself as an opposing Pokemon on the other team.
Okay.
It's like somewhere in their slot, it'll take that appearance.
Alright.
That's what I think. That's my theory on what Disguise is. I don't know. But it's really cool. You can't. It just wants to be loved. That's its whole thing.
Yeah.
Which is why it chose a Pikachu plushie from 10 years ago to
20.
from 20 years ago to use, and it even draws back on the mouth and eyes.
It's
My home is falling apart. I have to fix it with my giant long arms that exist under this thing. So it's some kind of eldritch nightmare. We don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Ghost fairy type. That's brilliant typing. It's only got 4 weaknesses, and it resists 3 types.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, dude. You can't... That's gonna be a good-ass Pokemon. Okay, now, out of all the 3 presented to us, I think Salandit and Kitaraguma Bear, those 2 will not evolve. Like, that's all we get with them.
Yeah.
I think that's just my opinion. Mimikyu, Nightmare, I think we can get at least 1 more evolution out of it. I think it's going to evolve 1 more time.
I was thinking that Kitaraguma has a pre-evolved form.
Okay, alright.
And Mimikyu doesn't, and I didn't catch Mimikyu as someone who would evolve.
It looks like something like its evolution would be whatever it's under that thing.
Burmy?
Like Burmy, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it gains its self-respect, you know, and that's what causes it to evolve.
Right.
It's like, hey, I don't need to be Pikachu. I could be me. Just stay out of the sunlight, because I'll fucking burn to death. Also, we got a Japanese trailer which showed these Pokemon off for a smidgen, just a tiny little bit for each one. However, it had a bunch of other things on there, like surfing with Lapras and Sharpedo. They still have full-bodied sprites when you use them. You can ride them.
Okay.
Riding a Tauros.
Oh.
That was a lot of fun. What else? What else cool do they have? Oh yeah, then they showed off these JoJo poses, like you point out. I call them dance moves, but the guy was like doing some kind of like Tai Chi. It went into a JoJo pose of like lightning, like kind of like he put his arms crossed over with his like one hand pointing one way, one hand pointing the other. It kind of looked like a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
And then Pikachu used a unique move it doesn't have.
Yeah.
And that fits because Professor Kukui, his whole thing was like, I'm a professor that studies Pokemon moves. So what if in this game we're getting special attacks, like we're getting finishers.
Oh.
And maybe that's why Rockruff and the 3 starters are so important.
Yeah.
Because they can do the special moves.
They can't.
Yeah. Rock, grass, fire. It's just like you're just amping them up with your powers.
Yeah. There was a time I wish the hidden moves, the ones you need to progress the game, was like on its own slot.
Yeah, that's what I think those are.
Yeah.
You know? Or it might be something different entirely, like it might have something to do with Ash Greninja or some shit.
Oh.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yep.
Who knows? Yeah. So 5th moves. That's what I saw they were.
Yep.
I think we're done.
Yeah, I think we're done. So what do you have coming up?
What do we have coming up? Comic Book Chair, episode 7. It's going to be Gunsmith Cat's Burst. Did not know this was the sequel series.
Yeah.
But you really couldn't tell because the book itself is kind of segmented into adventures. See, the main characters, they're bounty hunters, so whatever they do would just, what's the next bounty hunting adventure?
Is that it?
Yeah, it's just mini arcs.
Okay.
There's no like through plot line. It's just what wacky adventures has Rally and Minnie May gotten themselves into this time?
Well, I guess I'll find out more about that on Monday.
Yeah, find out more about that on Monday. Cool. Well, see you guys around the Milky Way.
Bye-bye.